Hello everybody. Right, I've got the ZXR 400 taxed, mot'd, it was already insured, whatever. I've done probably about 50 miles on it, and it's a little bit too small for me because I'm 6'2" or whatever, but I must admit it's like riding like a mini go-kart or something like that. That's how it feels. The only trouble is it's been running a bit poor. It'd tick over and you'd rev it and the revs would get to about 4,000 or 5,000, something like that, and then it'd start coughing, spluttering and farting, and it just doesn't seem to want to go any further. And I think the clutch is on its way out, because you've got to let the lever all the way out and it only just bites at the bottom even though it's fully adjusted up. Plus the engine oil has literally turned a black colour, and when you were out on the bike, when you were setting off, you could hear the clutch sort of like grating a bit, so I'm going to put some new plates in. But I was more concerned about this revving thing, because even with a new clutch in it, wouldn't, I don't think it'd rev past the 4,000 or 5,000. So I stripped the carbs twice, balanced them, and everything seemed okay. So I went back out on the bike again, round the block, and it was a tiny bit better, but still coughing and spluttering and farting above a certain rev. So I have now taken the carbs off again, but this time I thought I'll take the inlet rubbers off. I've stuffed some newspaper down, obviously, to stop stuff falling in. The reason I use newspaper is that, if I can't get it all out, I should be able to, but if I can't, then it'll just burn away anyway. So I've done that, but I've just noticed this. This is an inlet rubber for a ZXR 400, and you'll notice that they've got like O-rings in, fairly big O-rings, and then I took all of them off, and one of them had this scrawny bloody O-ring that wouldn't even go over the end of my knob. It's that scrawny. It's just ridiculous. Totally the wrong O-ring for said thing. Far too big diameter wise, and just not thick enough. If you compare it with one of the normal ones. So I think what I'm going to do, you can just, the difference is just unbelievable. So whoever's had the bike before has bodged it, obviously. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to order a new set of these O-ring rubbers things, and put some new ones in, and I'm hoping that that is going to do it. Now let me just get one of these old ones out just to show you the difference. So I've got my little picker somewhere, so just bear with me while I get one of these rubbers out. I'll try and do it like this, because I'm not very good at holding like camcorders and shit with my left hand. So I'm not bothered if I knack it up, because look. Oh, now that actually looks very similar. but I think the one on the left is the one I've just taken out. The one on the right is the offending item. I think the one on the left is just slightly thicker to the one on the right. And I think, no, they look the same size. But anyway, the one on the right came from that, and the O-ring, it wasn't seated there, it was sort of like squashed there. And the same at this side, it wasn't seated there, it was sort of like squashed in there. So anyway, I'm going to replace these rubbers, and I'm going to clean all this up, and I'm hoping that that's going to do it. You see, it looks so. So the O-ring on the left is what I thought was the shitty one, and the O-ring on the right is the one I've just pulled out. Well, actually, the O-ring on the left is a bit shitty, look. But it just looked a different size. But anyway, so that's what I'm going to do. If it works and it starts running nice, then that's the answer. If it still doesn't work after I've replaced these, then I don't know what I'll do. I think I'll strip the carbs down as a matter of course again, just to see. But anyway, so what I'm going to do then as well is I'm going to make another video when I replace the clutch plates. So it'll be a live clutch plate video, and then we'll go from there. So thanks for watching.